We're going to keep things rolling and head right into our Division II brackets. Now we'll start in Section 1. New Richmond gets the top seed. They'll host Marshfield in a battle of the Tigers. Holman gets La Crosse Central in the 4-5 matchup. Monona Grove is your 3 seed. They'll take on Menominee, and Rice Lake, moving up after a title last year, gets the 2 seed. They host DeForest. Travis, what do you think of this year's Rice Lake team?
Really, really good football team. Obviously moving up to Division II will be a challenge for them, but I think it's something that they can certainly handle. A lot of returning experience in the backfield, especially Connor Durand, Lucas Peters, Jacob Kurtz, Zach Orr at receiver. So they've got really explosive athletes on the outside. They had a couple losses. They play in a very good conference in the Big Rivers. So I like their chances, but again, moving up is going to be a challenge for the Warriors.
You can tell they're a team that has the athletes. When you watch them, it sticks out to you. So moving over to Section 2 in this bracket now, it'll be Kaukauna earning the top seed. They're going to host Pulaski. Menasha gets Beaver Dam for our 4-5 matchup. West De Pere earns the 3 seed. They'll welcome in Oshkosh North. Sun Prairie East earns the 2 seed. They'll host Ashwaubenon. Travis, what can you tell us about the Galloping Ghosts of Kaukauna? Another great squad that we see put together a great season.
Yeah, coming out of the FBA, that's one of the better conferences in the state of Wisconsin, of course, and for them to go out and have the season they did, very impressive. They played a solid non-conference schedule as well. They played West De Pere, one of the better teams in the division also. So the Ghosts under Matt Binsfield just continue on. We've seen them make a deep playoff run. They haven't quite been able to get over the hump to Camp Randall, but this certainly could be the year.
As an announcer, you always root for the good mascot, too. There's not much better than the Ghosts. All right, let's head to Section 3 now. Defending champs Badger get the top spot. They're going to host Union Grove. Racine Horlick is the 4 seed. They'll host 5th-seeded Burlington. Milton takes the 3 seed. They'll get 6th-seeded Westosha Central. And Monroe earns the 2 seed. They'll get Elkhorn area in Level 1.
And finally, rounding out Division 2, Slinger earning the 1 seed in Section 4. They'll play host to Brookfield Central. It'll be a battle for Wauwatosa in the 4-5 game. East hosting West. That's a banger. Homestead, your 3 seed. They'll take on Hartford Union. Cedarburg nabs the 2 seed. They'll host 7th-seeded Germantown.
All right, here's the full bracket. Lots of intriguing matchups here. Travis, what are you paying close attention to here in Division 2?
Well, you got to like the defending state champion Badgers. Head coach Matt Hensler, an incredible run last year. They had an early loss to Slinger, but looking very good so far this season. That lower right bracket is really interesting. You've got 3 North Shore Conference teams there. Slinger is the 1 seed, Cedarburg the 2, Homestead the 3. Again, talk about seeding. Homestead beat Cedarburg head-to-head, but gets seated behind Cedarburg. So that'll be interesting, and again, a potential interesting 2 matchup. But Germantown as a 7 seed is kind of interesting. They play in the Greater Metro Conference, a good league. They've got perhaps the best defensive player in the state, Cooper Catalano, who's committed to Wisconsin. Recently broke the all-time tackle record in the state of Wisconsin. So that's an interesting 7 seed that will be very tough for Cedarburg. But Division II, I like kind of the balance that we see. There's really good teams throughout, and it's, I think, pretty equally spread throughout the various groups.